Welcome to Forever, man. Let's go.
Welcome, football fans, to this matchup in the Axis Football League. My name is Dave Stevens, and I'm joined, as usual, by Mike Steele.
This game has dominated the headlines. Everyone has a theory of how it's going to go down, and we are just a few minutes from setting it on the field. This one is going to be exciting.
Yeah, Mike, that's a good point. Well, let's play some football. Number 12 sends it off. The kick is caught at the 12-yard line. Makes the return up to the 28-yard line. We've got an injured player down on the field. The runner dodges away. Three receivers for the home team. Go! Play action fake. Number 39 makes the catch. And he's forced out. Penalty marker on the field. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team accepts the penalty.
That contact was clearly after the 5 yards, which is why the flag was thrown.
He drops back to pass. Number 89 makes the reception.
Giving up those yards so quickly. Even the mascot looks frustrated with the defensive.
Number 39 takes the carry. That brings up second down. The tight end lines up on the right side. He hands it off. Third down. The home team comes out with a single back. There's a penalty marker on the field. The home team takes the penalty.
If the coach hasn't created a culture where penalties are not acceptable, then players won't take that extra effort to avoid making them.
And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
What a play! That is what football is all about.
They're getting set for the point after. The kick is made. And it's good. The home team goes out in front today. 7-0.
If you look at statistics, teams that score first are much more likely to win the game. We'll see if that happens today.
Number 13 kicks it deep.
It's a one-score game, Dave. You have to feel good about your chances here if you're the offense. Let's see how they execute.
The away team looking to get things going from the 25-yard line. He makes the handoff. Second down. Number 21 takes the handoff. That will bring up third down. Let's see what the call is on third down. Vargas makes the handoff. That'll bring up fourth down.
That's the right call in that situation. The defense is stacked against the pass and is hoping the offense wants to take a deep shot to try and pick up the first down.
Number 6 on the punt. The kick is caught at the 35, and he's brought down after a return of 17.
The home team has a one-possession lead going into the drive. Let's see what they can do with it.
Shakes off the defender. Missed tackle on the defense. That will bring up second down. The home team with 3 receivers. Steps into the pocket. Throws one. Out past the first down marker. Tackle made. That brings up a crucial third down. Third down. Bishop makes the handoff. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down close to the 49.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
Number 2 on the punt. The kick sails out of bounds close to the 31.
This is a pressure drive for the offense. They've got a chance to pull back into the driver's seat with a score on this possession.
Tackled near the line by number 55. That will bring up second down. We've got an injured player down on the field. Makes the handoff to number 21. That gets us to third down. And it's off.
This is exactly why third and long is so hard to convert. It takes time for the receivers to get to the first down marker, and by then, the QB is under pressure and forced to make a difficult throw.
Go! The punt's away. Number 39 takes the punt. Touchdown!
What a big special teams play. I can't wait to watch that again because I didn't think he was going to break free at first.
Number 13 kicks it up, and it's good. The home team widens their lead, 14-0.
The away team needs to get their act together, or this game might slip out of their reach.
The kicker kicks a deep one into the end zone.
The away team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
There looks to be an injury down on the field.
Go!
Pitches it out to number 21. Second down. The handoff is taken by number 21. That gets us to third down. Well, that'll wrap things up for the first quarter. The home team out in front, 14-0. Third down. He drops back. Incomplete pass. The punt's away. Number 39 takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 40.
It's going to take multiple possessions for the defense to get back into this game. I'm expecting a lot of runs on this drive to keep the clock moving.
He tosses it to number 39. Tight end right for the home team. There's a penalty marker on the field. The away team takes the penalty.
Move them back a few more yards. You can console the guys at teammate all you want, but it's going to frustrate those guys.
Quarterback to pass. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. He flings a pass. That will move the chains. He steps in for 6.
Dave, this guy has got another gear. He got past that first set of defenders and was just gone.
They're getting set for the point after. The kick is made. It's good. The home team extends their lead 21-0.
For a defense, this becomes personal now. They're starting to put points up at will.
Number 13 boots this one into the end zone.
The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
Number 88 grabs the ball out of the air. First down.
You know, Dave, you can only go from first down to first down so many times before it turns into points on the board.
That gets us to second down. Makes the handoff to number 21. That gets us to third down. The away team comes out with a single back. Vargas back to pass. The pass connects with number 83. That'll bring up fourth down. The kicker makes the kick. And the kick will fall short. No good.
The home team has built up a nice lead and should focus on extending this drive as long as possible to eat up that clock.
Go!
That gets us to second down. Tight end on the right side.
Tonight.
Pitching it off to number 39. That'll be enough for the first down. Bishop back to pass. Throws it up beyond the first down. Second down. And that's enough for a first down.
When you can pick up the first by running, it really opens up your playbook for the next set of downs.
Go!
That brings up second down. A single back set for the home team.
Tonight.
The running back on the run. That brings up a crucial third down. Coming out in the gun. Quarterback to pass. Tosses the ball. And he misses his mark.
Sometimes you have to have that gunslinger mentality and take a shot to keep the defense on their toes. It didn't work out that time, but it will still let the D know that this QB isn't afraid to test them deep.
Hike.
The kicker on the kick. And it's good. The home team adds another score. 24-0.
The away team needs to respond to that score quickly to get the momentum going on their side.
Number 13 kicks a deep one into the end zone.
The away team needs to get something going on this drive.
Hike.
Hands it to number 21. That brings up second down. Second down. Target drops back. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Third down. Quarterback to pass. And he misses his mark. Number 6 on the punt. Fielded at the 28-yard line.
The home team has built up a nice lead and should focus on extending this drive as long as possible to eat up that clock.
The home team begins the drive from the 45-yard line. Drops back into the pocket. He can't make the catch. Second down. Drops back into the pocket. And they can't connect. Incomplete. Third down.
Go!
He pitches the ball to the runner. He steps in for 6.
The blocking on that touchdown run was phenomenal. They hit their assignments right out of the gate and sprang the runner for a long touchdown.
Here's the kick. And it's good. The home team widens their lead, 31-0.
And now, Dave, the backups are kind of begging for some game time.
We've got an injured player down on the field. Number 13 kicks a deep one into the end zone.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Sit hut.
And he can't reel it in. Second down for the away team. Vargas back to pass. He can't bring it in. Vargas gives it away. Tackled near the line by number 15. The home team calls the first timeout. Fourth down.
A conservative run call on 3rd and long. You don't want to unnecessarily take any risks there and end up in a situation that's difficult to recover from.
The punt's away. Number 39 catches the punt. He scored!
One of the biggest momentum swings and confidence builders happens when teams score on special teams. Great punt return there.
Hike.
Number 13 on the kick. And it's good. The home team widens the gap a bit with that score. 38-0.
You give up more points here, and you almost don't want to walk back to the sidelines to hear it from the coaches.
There looks to be an injury down on the field.
The away team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
Vargas back to pass. Incomplete. Second down. Vargas dropping back. And they can't connect. Incomplete. Handing it off to number 21. The home team calls timeout. That'll bring up fourth down.
The coach showed some wisdom and football knowledge on that call. Take what the defense gives you and live to fight another day.
The punter on the punt. Number 39 catches the punt. Tackled after a return of 17.
The home team should focus on time of possession here. Keep the ball away from the other team. Drag this game out.
Drops back into the pocket. It's caught by number 10. The home team will use their third and final timeout here. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. First down. Steps into the pocket. Snagged out of the air. That brings up second down. Third play of the drive for the home team.
Go!
Bishop steps back into the pocket. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
I think the defense was expecting run there. The linebackers' eyes were glued to the backfield, and they didn't give much coverage help to the DBs.
We've got an injured player down on the field.
Tonight.
The kick is made. It's good. The home team widens their lead, 45-0.
You give up more points here, and you almost don't want to walk back to the sidelines to hear it from the coaches.
The kicker kicks a deep one into the end zone.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
There is a flag on the play. The away team takes the penalty.
If the coach hasn't created a culture where penalties are not acceptable, then players won't take that extra effort to avoid making them.
Quarterback to pass. Snagged out of the air. The away team takes their first timeout. And that's enough for a first down.
Giving up those yards so quickly. Even the mascot looks frustrated with the defensive.
Go!
Tosses a pass. Incomplete. Coming out in the gun.
Sit hut.
Incomplete. A crucial third down for the offense.
Go!
He makes the handoff.
The offense was expecting heavy pass coverage over the top and wisely ran the ball to pick up a few yards.
Sit hut.
The punt's away. The return man takes the kick. And he's brought down after a return of. That'll wrap things up for the second quarter. The home team with the edge so far, 45-0. Out onto the field comes the kicking team. Number 13 boots it. Our own Emma Adams has some news for us from the sideline. What can you tell us, Emma?
Thanks, Dave. I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the home team. He used a few expletives when describing their play. It's safe to say he was extremely upset. He did mention that they had a lot to fix and they were going to need to get their heads in the game if they wanted anything to change. Back to you.
Thanks for the update, Emma. Second play of the drive. He flings a pass, and he can't reel it in. Vargas looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. Let's see what they do on first down.
Go!
Hands it to number 21. Second down. The away team lining up with 3 receivers. Vargas dropping back. The QB tucks it in and runs. Brought down. That'll be enough for the first down.
That's a well-executed pass for the first down.
A fresh set of downs for the offense. Penalty marker on the field. The home team takes the penalty.
Sometimes the offense gets a little wrapped up with the man in front of them and they lose focus.
First down. Vargas drops back. Tosses a pass off to the sideline. Incomplete pass. Vargas under center.
Go!
Vargas makes the handoff. That brings up third down.
Sit hut.
He is sacked by number 76. The away team is set to try for a long field goal here. It's up. And he split the uprights for 3 points. That's good from 49 yards out. The away team eats away at the lead a bit. 45-3.
The offense needs to step up on defense now and get the ball back into their offense.
There looks to be an injury down on the field. The return man takes the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 17.
The home team needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
Bishop makes the handoff. That gets us to second down. Tight end right for the home team.
Go!
Bishop drops back. Throws a pass. From under center.
Hike!
The QB hands it off. Brought down almost immediately around the 40-yard line. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
You see those big linemen starting to put hands on the hips, getting a bit tired of staying on the field.
Bishop drops back. Extending the play, and he's off. Touchdown!
Put 6 on the board for them. The defense seemed ready for it, but the offense just wouldn't be denied.
The home team lines up for the PAT. It's up. It's good. The home team adds another score, 52-3.
The defensive coordinator was worried about this. He knows they can strike at will, and they prove it again here.
The kick's away.
The away team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
First down.
Sit hut.
Tackled quickly at the 22. Second play of the drive. Vargas drops back, throws a pass. He's taken down. That brings up third down. Third and short. The handoff is taken by number 21. And that's enough for a first down.
Another first down, Dave. I tell you, this sets up the play action so well.
Number 21 takes the carry. The tight end lines up on the right side. Steps into the pocket, the away team with the play action, and he misses his mark. Steps into the pocket. Brought down up at the 28-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
That's a great pitch and catch for the first down.
Let's see what they do on first down. He hands it to number 21. That brings up second down. Second down. He makes the screen pass over the middle. Incomplete. Ninth play of the drive. Quarterback to pass. He flings a pass. The tackle is made, and that's enough for a first down. The third quarter comes to an end. The home team with the lead, 52-3. First and goal.
Sit hut.
Screen pass over to the left side. Touchdown!
What a play! That is what football is all about.
Lining up for the extra point.
Sit hut.
Number 12 kicks it up. It's good. The away team recovered some ground with that score, 52-10.
Maybe some of the coaches take solace in that score, and I'm not so sure a comeback is out of the question.
Number 12 kicks it off. Number 39 takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 27.
The home team has built up a nice lead and should focus on extending this drive as long as possible to eat up that clock.
Sit hut.
He tosses it to the runner. Tackled quickly.
Go!
He tosses it to number 39. Third down.
Go!
The QB hands it off. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Blocking can be one of the more overlooked aspects of running, but their impact on that first down run was pretty evident.
That gets us to second down. He hands it to number 8. Tackled near the line. Third and short. Throws one down the middle of the field. That will move the chains. Let's see what they do on first down. Bishop drops back. And he goes down. Sacked back at the 44. That brings up second down.
Sit hut.
Throws near the middle of the field. The tackle is made around the 44-yard line. Let's see what the call is on third down.
Sit hut.
Bishop pitching it out. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down by number 59. That brings up fourth down.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
It's up. And he makes it from 59 yards out. The home team widens their lead, 55-10.
That's a big score for the home team.
The kicker sends this one deep.
Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
Vargas steps back into the pocket, pulled in by number 88. Good enough for a first down.
Not elusive enough to make that into a big play, but still keeps that defense on the field.
Drops back into the pocket. Pass complete to number 88, and that's enough for a first down.
When you can complete those types of throws for first downs, it forces the defense to move men out of the box, which opens up the run game.
Penalty marker on the field. The home team accepts the penalty.
He just needs to shake it off and get back to doing what he does best.
First and 10.
Hike.
Airs one out, and he misses his mark. The home team comes out with 5 DBs. Makes the catch. The tackle is made up at the 22-yard line.
Not elusive enough to make that into a big play, but still keeps that defense on the field.
There is a flag on the play. Incomplete. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The away team will accept the penalty.
The team that stays focused and mistake-free usually wins the game.
Go!
He tosses one. He makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team takes the penalty.
The linemen have their jerseys extremely tight to prevent that pulling. You know it's significant holding when the jersey is affected.
Go!
Finds a target along the... And it's caught for a touchdown.
When close to the end zone like that, the quarterback has to be precise with his passes and has to make smart decisions. Nice, accurate throw there for 6.
It's up. It's good. The away team reclaims some lost ground. 55-17.
You wonder where this was before. It's good to see that their heart is still in the game.
The kicker kicks it away. The return man catches the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 13.
The home team needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
That run is a clear case of the defense underestimating the speed of the runner. He just shot right past them for the touchdown.
The kick is made. It's good. The home team widens the gap a bit with that score. 62-17.
And now, Dave, the backups are kind of begging for some game time.
The kicker rockets this one deep.
The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
Hike!
Tosses a pass deep down the field. Incomplete. The away team with a single back in the backfield. He drops back, makes the throw down the middle of the field, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Vargas steps back into the pocket. The away team calls the first timeout. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
Dave, I never liked putting a wideout into a position to get hit like that. They will come back and ask for post routes all game long.
Go!
Vargas drops back. Incomplete. Drops back into the pocket. Incomplete. Five wide receivers for the away team.
Go!
He drops back, tosses the ball deep down the right side of the field. We've got an injured player down on the field. Quarterback to pass, and he misses his mark. Second down.
Strike.
There's a penalty marker on the field. Tackled. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The away team will accept the penalty.
Defensive holding is like pass interference, but it occurs before the ball is thrown.
He drops back to pass. Caught. And he's stopped at the 9-yard line. The away team will use their second timeout here. First down. First down and goal.
Go.
Drops back into the pocket. It's caught by number 83. He steps back to pass. The receiver can't bring it in.
Hike.
Sets his feet and he crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
Simple X's and O's. And in this case, the offense just found a weakness in the D and got rewarded with 6 points.
The kick is up. It's good. The away team bridges the gap a bit. 62-24.
The home team needs to be careful on offense here. A turnover could really spark the rest of this comeback.
Number 12 boots it, and the receiving team will safely fall on the ball.
The offense has built up a nice lead and should focus on extending this drive as long as possible to eat up that clock.
Makes the handoff to number 39. The away team will take their third and final timeout here. That gets us to second down. Second down. Number 39 takes the carry. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
After a run like that, it's so tempting to just keep feeding him the ball until the defense finds a way to stop it.
That gets us to second down. Lining up on second down.
Go!
That brings up third down. Mike, you know what time it is. We're all anxious to hear who you've got as the stud of the game. Who is it?
Today's stud is number 39 for the home team. Great performance today.